Hey, I'm Pastor Jeff Koth, now part-time pastor of Trinity Evangelical Lutheran Church. Welcome to my home office. This is where I do most of my work these days, just like many of you. Since the COVID-19 pandemic broke out in spring, we have been self-isolating from school and from work, and yes, even from church. Over the summer, we were able to institute a drive-in format for worship, and that worked very well. But it's certainly not a substitute for person-to-person in the sanctuary worship. And it's to that I want to speak to you today. Over the past month, on a weekly basis, Judy Perryman and an ad hoc committee have met to study and implement protocols regarding the COVID-19 pandemic, as those protocols have come to us from the CDC and from all levels of government, and also from our own church body, the ELCA. And Judy and her group have done a wonderful job of preparing now the sanctuary for our being able to enter into it safely and according to protocol. In this video, our office administrator, and if you don't know her yet, you need to get to know her, Kimberly Frank, is going to walk us through those protocols in terms of what you'll need to do in order to come into the church, and then how the church service itself will go regarding Holy Communion and the entire format. While I have your attention, I'd like to speak to another issue of health, and that is the financial health of the congregation. You won't be surprised that, like many other congregations, businesses, and organizations, our congregation has taken a financial hit over the past several months. On the screen, you'll see a graph that represents giving during this last couple of months of the COVID-19 pandemic. And you won't be surprised to see that the giving is down. I want to change the trajectory of that giving into a growth pattern. And I want to suggest that we do that in a very simple way, by simply giving. Simply giving is an electronic transfer mechanism by which you can transfer funds from a designated account in the amount and frequency of your choice, which goes from your account then directly into the church's account. The advantages are obvious. First, it's a real commitment. Whether you are present for worship on Sunday, which of course these days is a very difficult thing to do, or not, your offering will appear. Secondly, it'll help us get our attention away from the finances of the church and back where it should be, on our spiritual well-being. The forms for Simply Giving are available in the church office, and we're also going to make them available to you in a downloadable form. I want to thank you for your support and attention, and I'm turning the video over now to Kimberly, who's going to walk us through the protocols of in-house worship. Thank you.
Hello, Trinity family. We have missed you so much, and we are so excited to announce that we are going to have in-person worship service starting on November 8th. I'm Kimberly Frank, your office manager here at Trinity Evangelical Lutheran Church. Office hours are from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If there's anything I can ever help you out with, just email, call, or even just stop on in. I'm going to show you now what a typical Sunday is going to look like during these COVID times. So come and follow me. We ask that you wear your mask at all times. If you forget yours or you don't have one, we have plenty available for you and the entire family, along with hand sanitizer and gloves. After visiting the table here, we ask that you go to the welcome desk. This is where we will verify your pre-registration. From there, you will go into the sanctuary. We ask that you don't come any earlier than 9 a.m. and service begins at 9:30. If you come a little early, we ask that you stay in your seats, no socializing. Take the time to pray or meditate. Welcome to our beautiful sanctuary. As you can see, our team has done a wonderful job with where your family, as we refer to you as pods, are going to be seated. We will also be having continuous communion during our service, in which you will come to the aisle, come straight up to the sanctuary where Pastor will be standing, receive your communion, and go to the outside perimeters of the pews and back to your seats. After the service has concluded, we ask that you exit the building immediately. This provides our cleaning crew to come in right away to disinfect, to keep you safe, so we can continue our in-service worship. We would personally like to thank you for all your support during these difficult times through COVID-19. We ask that you pre-register through Sign Up Genius. We send our love and God's blessings to you and your family, and we look forward to seeing you here in person worship Sunday, November 8th. Thank you.